What's going on, YouTube? This is Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my review of the Samsung Level U Pro headphones. So without further ado, let's talk tech. So guys, what I got for you today is my review of the Samsung Level U Pro headphones. And if you're curious about the difference between the Level U Pros and the regular Samsung Level U's, just take a look at my video I got on my channel, just comparing the two. Really not that big of a difference. The sound quality obviously is one of them. There's a physical build difference, but I don't know if it justifies an extra 30 bucks. But these are the better of the two, if you're asking me in my opinion. For one, the stiff collar stays around my neck better, and I like the ear tips. These are the in-ear ear tips that actually go in your canal and create a seal. That's partially why they get the better sound quality that they get. So I like these better. But a couple of things that I like, I guess a couple of other things that I like about these. Like I said, one, the ear tips, the great sound isolation, definitely has to be the biggest, that's the part of the earphones that you're benefiting from the most, is the sound quality. I have these around my neck all day, listening to music and taking phone calls and, watching, Instagram videos and Facebook, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff. Pretty much most of the sound I get out of my phone or my tablet is coming through these guys. So it's pretty important for these to sound good. They're light. I like that because I don't notice the band being around my neck. These don't hurt. Like I said, I wear these all day pretty much. Don't hurt my ear canal or anything like that. And like I say, I work a job where I have to wear a collar. And I never thought about it, but these being stiff actually keeps them under my collar better, and they actually kind of work as sort of like collar stays almost. They kind of keep my collar, situated, especially if I'm wearing something like a polo where the collars tend to be a little bit softer. But if you got them a button down or something like that, these go great with it because they just, slide under there. They're never sagging or poking out like these guys might be, depending on how you've been sitting or how long you've had them. These guys are a little bit more flimsy. So I definitely like that about these as well. A couple of the things that I don't like. For whatever reason, whenever I'm on a phone call, I can't go as far away from my device as I can when I'm listening to music. It doesn't make sense because it's using the same Bluetooth radio, using the same protocol. It's just a different source of audio in your phone. But for whatever reason, when I'm on the phone call, the sound quality gets terrible really quick. If you got your phone in your pocket or something like that, the sound quality is fine. But if you got your phone down and you walk away, you're going to notice. I don't know if that's an issue with this device, this particular unit or what. But that's pretty much the only sound related issue that I have. And also, I don't know, this isn't really a con, but I was kind of worried about the little thin cables that go to the headphones. I thought, these would probably tear up in no time. But I've got a 8-month-old little girl, and I always have these on, and every time I look up, these are either in her hands or going towards her mouth. A couple of times I looked up and there's just been a cable sticking out of her mouth. But they've held up extremely well. I've been pretty shocked. The original, the OG Level U's have a little flat cable that's a little bit tougher. But, the other ones, they've held up pretty good. I guess they worked that on out. Let's see. I have one other issue. This might be because I have a big neck, I'm out of shape, I'm not that flexible or what. But I like that they added the pairing option on the headphones here. So you got the option to pair using just the power button, just by switching that over a little bit. You push it over, you got your power off, power on in the middle, push over to pair. If you have these on and you have to do it, reaching back around your neck is pretty awkward for me. I don't know about you guys. Like I said, you might be more flexible than me. But, we just came out of the winter time. you got on scarves and jackets and stuff like that. And if you're trying to pair these to a different device, I always have to go through and take them off in order to repair them. So my only suggestion for that would be maybe having a button that's on one of the little arms here that's a little bit easier to reach and a little bit more natural to reach while you actually have them on. Like I say, while it's off, it's great, but having something on the arm here would make these perfect for me. Oh, and also, I haven't been able to do it with the level U's, but I'm able to pair these to two devices. So I have them paired to my phone and my tablet. And I'm able to get sound from both devices without going back and forth. So I'll be playing music on my tablet and I'll pick up my phone. My wife will send me a video. I'll hit stop on my tablet and pick up my phone and start playing music or playing the video, and the sound just comes right out. So it's, you've been able to sync Bluetooth devices to multiple devices without having to, reset the device every time. But being able to have audio coming not simultaneously, but seamlessly from more than one device has been pretty awesome. So that's another perk, which is kind of situational. Everybody doesn't have, a lot of devices, but that's another perk of the level U's. Also, I almost forgot, sound quality. Sound quality is great, especially with the type of earbuds they have. They also get very loud. The earbuds isolate sound a lot, but so you don't usually need to turn it up that loud. But they can if you need to. If you're in just a real obnoxiously loud place and you want to kind of drown it out and be able to hear what you're listening to, they can go pretty loud, and you can hear what you're listening to. I guess the last thing I'll touch on is battery life. I use these from the time I wake up in the morning and I drive to work until the time I come home, which is about 12 hours. And then when I get home, I still use them until I go to bed at about anywhere from 10 o'clock to midnight. Sometimes I fall asleep with them on. Rarely does a day go by where if they're fully charged starting out in the beginning of the day, I have to charge them at night. Like, I charge them out of habit, but there's rarely a case where I charge them at night and they don't get me through like every single hour of the day. Rarely. Unless it's a weekend and I'm just going hard and heavy listening to music consistently all day, or doing phone calls all day. Just regular everyday use, even if I listen to music at my desk, and like I said, I get all the way home while I'm on the road. I drive 2 hours to work, 2 hours from work, on phone calls the whole time. When I get home, I'm doing YouTube videos and watching Instagram videos, Facebook, listening to music. They just go. So battery life has been excellent on these. And in my book, man, these are a win. I definitely suggest them. If you can get them any cheaper than $100, that would be a great deal. At $100, you look at things like the LG Tone, the Infinity, or whatever the latest one they have coming out. Design-wise, I think that's where most of their money goes. Which these aren't poorly designed in my eyes. They aren't bulky, they're really light. So I think that's kind of a trade-off. It depends on what's more important to you. Do you want huge, big, fat arms and, in order to be able to hide your cables? Or do you want something that's kind of light and discreet and, kind of less obtrusive? But as far as audio quality, I'll put these up against any other, in-ear Bluetooth headset like that. So, I mean, basically they're a win for me. So, without further ado, man, if you guys have any questions on them, you guys want to know about any particular feature compared to the regular Samsung level U's, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell your friends, man. Until next time, peace.